Welcome to my review. I'm Jolly Roger, and there is only one king of the monsters who stands taller than the rest. Coming in at 30 stories tall and whose breath is atomic, Godzilla is as iconic as Superman, Spider-Man and of course King Kong. Godzilla's first appearance was in 1954 in the film of the same name, directed and co-written by Honda Ishiro. The film became an international success, having a significant influence on the film industry. Honda was a Japanese filmmaker who directed 46 feature films over 5 decades. But despite directing many comedy, war, drama and documentary films, he is best remembered for directing and co-creating the kaiju genre. Following the box office success in Japan of the 1954 Godzilla film, it was nominated for 2 Japanese Movie Association Awards that led to the success of which that franchise enjoys today. Following the success, it was inevitable the franchise would expand into other media, including television, music, anime, and computer games. Consisting of 37 films with a further film, Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire, set for release in April 2024. The latest film, Godzilla Minus One, is produced by Robot Communications and TOHO Studios and distributed by the TOHO company and directed, written with visual effects by Takashi Yamazaki. 2024 marks the 70th anniversary since the release of the very first film in the franchise. TOHO released Minus One theatrically in Japan on November 3rd, the same day that the original film was released in 1954. 2023 is a good year for Godzilla, with the Apple TV series Monarch: Legacy of Monsters streaming, which has received a modest 7.6 out of 10 on IMDb and a solid 85% on Rotten Tomatoes from critics. Legacy of Monsters follows 2 siblings as they uncover their connections over 50 years to members of Monarch, along with encounters of Godzilla and other titans. Whilst Legacy of Monsters has been well received, there is no doubt that the #1 appearance in 2023 of Godzilla will be in Godzilla Minus One. Yamazaki wrote the script over the course of 3 years after he was selected to make a Godzilla film, following the release of his historical film The Great War of Archimedes in 2019. Influenced by the original 1954 Godzilla film and Godzilla, Mothra and King Ghidorah Giant Monsters All-Out Attack of 2001, Yamazaki would depict Godzilla on screen for the 3rd time in Minus One. The film is set in 1945, following the end of World War II, where a kamikaze pilot lands his plane on Odo Island due to technical issues, where Godzilla appears during the night and attacks the island, killing everyone except the pilot Koichi and the lead mechanic Tachibana. After 2 years, Koichi returns to Tokyo and is plagued by survivor's guilt, where he and his partner Noriko adopt a child whose parents were lost in the Tokyo bombings of World War II. Koichi is working aboard a minesweeper that has been tasked with stopping the approach of Godzilla to Japan. It is on this minesweeper that Koichi meets the scientist Kenji Noda, who later comes up with a plan to kill Godzilla. The crew of the minesweeper release a mine into the mouth of Godzilla that detonates, but Godzilla regenerates from the injury. Shortly after, the heavy cruiser TOHO arrives on scene and engages Godzilla, who unleashes his atomic breath, destroying the cruiser. Prior to the confrontation with the Minesweeper and heavy cruiser, Godzilla destroys several US warships at Bikini Atoll, where Godzilla is mutated as a result of the United States Operation Crossroads nuclear tests. Koichi tells Noriko about the attack by Godzilla and about his survivor's guilt. Noriko witnesses Godzilla's attack on Tokyo with the Japanese military engaging Godzilla, who uses his atomic breath and decimates Tokyo. As Godzilla returns to the sea, Kenji devises his plan to destroy Godzilla, but the Japanese government refuse to help, leaving naval veterans and the remaining civilians to then act. Godzilla is one of those franchises that seems to remain true to its core. It's very popular with new fans and old alike. Are you going to go watch Minus One? Let me know in the comments what you think. If you've enjoyed the review, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons, as this will help to grow the channel. Thank you for watching.